Have you ever walked into a room and caught a faint, musty smell and then suddenly wondered, is that me? You are not alone. Many people over 60 quietly notice changes in their body odor, their clothes, or even their homes. And while no one likes to talk about it, it's something we should all understand. Because the truth is that smell, sometimes called the old person smell, is not your fault. It's not about hygiene and it doesn't mean you are unclean. It's about biology, lifestyle, and simple changes that can make a big difference. So let's talk about it. Not with shame or embarrassment, but with confidence, clarity, and care. Because when you understand why it happens, you are in control. And today, we are going to walk through the real reasons behind it and what you can do starting today to feel fresher, cleaner, and more confident without buying expensive sprays or harsh chemicals. Let's start with something most people don't realize. Your body chemistry changes with age. After 60, your skin produces more of a compound called 2-nonenal. It's completely natural, but it has a very specific scent. Slightly greasy, grassy, sometimes even sour. The thing is, no soap or shampoo is made to specifically remove this compound. It settles into clothes, bed sheets, and even furniture fabric. So even if you shower daily, that scent might linger, and that's frustrating, right? But here's the good news. You can manage it. One of the best things you can do is upgrade your bathing routine. Now, I'm not talking about scrubbing harder or showering twice a day. That can actually dry out your skin and make things worse. What really helps is switching to the right kind of soap. Look for soaps that contain persimmon extract. It sounds unusual, but persimmon has been shown to help break down and neutralize that specific compound. It doesn't just mask the scent, it helps eliminate the source of it. And the bonus? It's gentle on aging skin. Now, let's talk about clothing. Did you know that synthetic fabrics like polyester and acrylic trap odors more than natural fibers? If you have noticed that certain shirts or sweaters smell musty even after washing, the fabric might be the reason. Cotton, linen, bamboo, and wool are all breathable and let your skin stay dry because moisture, especially sweat, gets absorbed into synthetic clothes and can feed bacteria that causes odor. So, when you're shopping for clothes or choosing your daily outfits, lean toward natural materials. You'll feel fresher all day. Speaking of moisture, another tip that makes a huge difference is making sure your skin stays dry in key areas. We often forget about spots like under the breasts, underarms, behind the knees, or between the skin folds. These warm, moist areas are like little saunas for bacteria, and where bacteria thrives, odors follow. A quick pat with a towel after your shower isn't always enough. Try using a soft, clean cloth or even unscented baby powder to keep those areas dry and clean. Some people also find that using a little witch hazel on a cotton pad helps because it gently tightens the skin and reduces excessive moisture without irritation. Now, here's something most people never think about, but it matters more than you might expect: your home environment. Odors cling to soft surfaces like curtains, carpets, cushions, and even the couch. And if you are spending more time at home, especially after retirement, those scents build up over time. Regular airing can outwork wonders. Just opening the windows, even for 15 minutes a day, lets in fresh air and pushes out stale smells. And when the weather is nice, hang your bed sheets or clothes outside if you can. Sunlight is a natural deodorizer. It sounds simple, but trust me, it makes a noticeable difference. Now that we have laid the foundation with your skin, your clothes, and your space, let's ease into something else that's closely tied to odor, but not often discussed, and that is your diet. That's right. What you eat doesn't just affect your health, your weight, or your energy. It also affects the way your body smells. And no, this isn't about giving up your favorite food or going on some strict diet, but it is about being aware of the hidden culprits that can make body odor stronger, especially as we age. Let's take a look at something simple: spices. Now I know many of us love a good curry, a spicy stew, or a flavorful garlic dish, and there's nothing wrong with that. But strong smelling foods like garlic, onions, and even red meat can leave traces in your sweat. The liver breaks them down, and those compounds get released through your pores. In younger years, your body handles these quickly, but after 60, your metabolism slows, and those compounds can stick around longer. That doesn't mean you have to stop eating the things you enjoy, but try balancing them with foods that naturally purify your system. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and parsley are fantastic at neutralizing odor causing compounds in the body. So is green tea, which has natural antioxidants that help clean out the system from the inside. A little lemon water in the morning that can gently support your liver and digestive system, which plays a huge role in body odor. Now let's talk about hydration. As we get older, many people simply don't feel as thirsty, and that means they drink less water without even realizing it. But when you're not hydrated, your body can't flush out toxins efficiently. And guess where these toxins go? They often get released through your skin. The result is stronger, more noticeable body odor. Aiming for 6 to 8 glasses of water a day is a great place to start. And if plain water isn't your favorite, herbal teas or fruit infused water can make it more enjoyable. Another surprising area that affects your scent is your gut. I know it sounds odd at first, but your gut health plays a direct role in how your body processes foods, how efficiency it eliminates waste, and even how your skin behaves. A sluggish digestive system can lead to gas, bloating, and you guessed it, body odor. Adding a good probiotic to your routine can help, whether through yogurt or a supplement. Probiotics support the good bacteria in your gut that keep everything moving smoothly. Now, let's shift to another area that's incredibly powerful but often overlooked: laundry habits. Washing your clothes regularly is important, of course, but how you wash them just as much. If you're using heavy scented detergents, you might be masking odors temporarily, but not really getting rid of the cause. Try adding a cup of white vinegar to your rinse cycle. It's a natural deodorizer that helps break down residues left by sweat and bacteria. And if you're washing at cold temperatures, bump it up a bit. Warm or hot water can be more effective at removing stubborn smells from fabric. Also, don't forget your washing machine itself. Over time, mold and bacteria can build up inside it, especially in front load models. Running an empty hot cycle with a bit of baking soda and vinegar once a month can help it clean and clothes fresher. Let's not forget about footwear. Feet can trap odor more than most of us realize, especially if you're wearing the same pair of shoes day in and day out. Shoes need time to breathe too. Alternate your footwear daily if possible, and every now and then sprinkle a bit of baking soda into your shoes overnight. It absorbs moisture and odor. You will notice the difference the next morning. And just like shoes, don't forget about your bedding, pillowcases, sheets, and blankets. Washing them weekly in warm water with a touch of vinegar can help keep everything fresh and inviting. And remember, fresh bedding means better sleep, and better sleep supports every part of your well being, including your skin and immune system. Everything we are talking about comes down to one simple idea. Freshness isn't about fighting age, it's about embracing it smartly. When you understand how your body changes, you don't need to feel self conscious or frustrated. You can take small steps that give you back that feeling of comfort and confidence. Now that we have talked about how food, water, clothing, and cleanliness all play a role in how we smell and feel every day, let's move into one more area that brings it all together, and that's mindset. You might not expect mindset to affect something like body odor, but it does. Because when we take care of your bodies with intention, when we feel good, clean, and proud of ourselves, it changes how we carry ourselves. And confidence has a scent of its own. Stress, for example, can change the way you smell. When you are tense or anxious, your body releases different types of sweat, ones that are richer in proteins, which bacteria love. So, even if you're doing everything else right, high stress can still leave an impact. That's why daily relaxation, whether it's a walk, meditation, reading, or simply listening to music, is not a luxury. It's a part of how you stay fresh and well. Another powerful change, routine movement. You don't have to run or lift weights. Even gentle stretches, a little dancing in the kitchen, or a walk after dinner keeps your circulation strong, helps detox your system, and boosts your mood. A moving body is a healthier, cleaner, fresher body. Finally, don't underestimate the power of self respect. When you make the small effort to switch to natural fabrics, hydrate, use a permission soap, air out your room, or simply enjoy a long warm shower, you are telling yourself, I still matter, I still care. And that kind of self love, that's the real secret to aging well. So, if you have ever worried about how you smell or someone gently hinted at it, don't feel bad. You are not alone. And more importantly, you are not stuck. Every small change you make sends a ripple through your life, one that brings you closer to the vibrant, dignified person you have always been. You have made it this far in life, and that's something to be proud of. So, here's to small shifts, fresh starts, and living every year with grace. Thank you, and see you in the next video.